Alright guys, before I start, I'm very sorry. I got blind drunk yesterday, and what happened was I ended up getting a little bit too drunk and forgot my whole script today, so now I'm reading from a script. It is what it is, right? So anyways, if you're someone out there looking for a bit of extra security on your door or your window, this video is for you. Now I know most people are not going to want something like one of these in their house because it makes, probably gives the room look more like a prison look. But if you're somebody out there that has probably been robbed before, I'm sure you would like to know that there's a way of minimizing that happening to you again. So the good news is that you can add one of these security grids to any side, any door or any window inside your house. They go internally in the house, which if somebody is trying to get in, it makes it a lot harder as opposed to having them on the outside of the house where they can just cut them off with a console or a grinder or whatever. So, to get through the house, you're going to have to come through your glass and your window and your security, and then you're going to have to, cut these things off. So it can be done. I mean, look, this is not guaranteed. Anybody that really wants to get into your home is going to get into your home. You just got to make it as hard as you can for them, And technically, if you wanted to go to the extreme level, you could use the same system to make yourself a safe room, as they call it in America, So where you have just one kind of a room that you don't use much, that you can, add this stuff to and kind of leave it installed where you can run in the door and lock the room, and you kind of have, like, as they say in America, a safe room to go to if you really feel like your life is being threatened or whatever. Now this is just a mock-up wall. So what I'm showing you here is just the idea and the overall look of what this looks like if you have a system like this installed. To me, it doesn't look that bad. Some people might say it looks horrible, but it is what it is. Depends on how safe you want to kind of feel. So all this is, like I said, it's a mock-up wall. It's not a block wall or anything, or it's just a temporary wall that I'm just kind of showing you here how it works. This locking hinge system here can be made much stronger. You can weld on plates. You can make this extend more. Same with the locking system here. You can add locks on here. You can put more on. You can extend it more. So the hinge system and the locking system can be made much stronger than this, even if you really want to. So it can be fitted to any wall type. And the windows here, the system is the same. Again, this is just one lock, but you can put as many locks on as you want. And this is just, you can also, if you wanted to add a little bit extra security, a bolt, bottom and the top. Tighten that up. You can put lock nuts on here, but people are going to say then, oh, what if there's a fire and blah blah blah, you're going to get caught in the fire and you can put in flames. You're going to be there with the lock nut, look for a spanner. So look, this is, this pretty quick. No lock nut, no anything. Look, the guy's going to have to come in, he's going to have to cut this, he's going to have to cut that, he's going to have to cut the other, and you can even add another two if you want. So again, anybody is going to be able to get in if they really want to. This is just to make it harder on them, So if you want to if you are interested in getting one of these added to, a window or a door in your house, all you have to do is just go to any local metal fabricator, show them the pictures of this video, or show them the video, maybe screenshot a few pictures off it, say you want something similar. Any metal fabricator can do this for you. I mean, I'm no professional welder, and I just went to the local hardware store, bought all this stuff from there myself and put it together. So it's not a specialized build or anything, so any metal fabricator can do it themselves, no problem at all. While you're not using these, you can just, as regards the door, you can just, leave it open all the time. You don't need to use it. You don't need to have locking every time. Just lock it when you're paranoid or you feel like crime rate's gone up, or whatever, at night time going to bed. You can just lock the door. So the way this normally works, this door was given to me, is there will be a handle here and you just pull the handle and the door will open, and there'll be space left here for the handle. So your door will open the same as the grid. You know, door goes back. You know, so on here is. Here it is the same. Again, when you're doing these, you can have a lock here, lock there, different type of lock system. You can make it work, you know, a lot more secure if you want. All I'm showing again today is just the overall look of the grid. Because people just say it looks horrible, and I actually don't think it looks that bad for a little bit of extra security on your windows. If this was in a house, you'd have your curtain rail will be here, and your curtains will be going down over this, so it'll be covering even half of the grid. And you're just leaving that there. You might even use it in the year. You know, maybe you'll be using it all the time, or maybe you might be using it, you know, much during the year at all. So curtains be holding it. So, yeah, the windows, the grids can be hidden. So that's it for today. I hope this helped out anybody that wanted a little bit of extra security on their doors or windows. So until the next video, mind yourself.